chill on the couch with us.
Time for Fresh and Local on the couch, cooking with the Cooking Professor. Let's welcome Peter Kenyon. Welcome to the couch.
Thank you, Fred. It's great to be here.
And like I said, you're from the cooking. You are the Cooking Professor.
I am
you
the
run
Cooking
the whole
Professor
school and
from
all.
the Cooking Professor's Cooking School, indeed, yes.
Wonderful. What are we making today for Fresh and Local cooking?
It's a really good dish, actually, especially for this time
All right,
of year.
I'll hold up the ingredients.
Well, first of all, we've got some lovely lamb cutlets.
Look at that.
Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to pan fry those and just to give them a quick sear, because as you can see, they're quite thin, so they only need about 1 to 2 minutes per side. We've got some cannelloni beans. We're going to serve that on a cannelloni bean braise. And to make our braise, we're going to use our onions, first of all.
Yep.
Needless to say, some garlic, plenty of garlic there. And as well as that, the tomatoes.
You've got the garlic.
The garlic, exactly.
There.
And we've got then some nice lemon peel as well.
Beautiful.
I always say that with lemons, you know, it's a shame to throw the lemon away without taking the zest off, because
there's a lot of flavour in that, isn't
a huge amount of flavour. So as well as the juice, which we've got here, of course, we've got the lemon peel as well.
What do we need to do, Peter?
Well, what we first of all need to do is get a pan on. We get both pans on.
And I was asking you before, Peter, is this a summer or winter dish? And you said any time.
Really, any time. I suppose we think of lamb as being a spring dish, but the lamb available in Australia is pretty much year round now.
And lamb's very cheap as well. It's not that expensive.
Not too bad.
Good quality.
Good
lamb
quality.
You can get not
well,
bad price.
This is a good example, actually. I mean, you get a lot of bang for your buck here, because these little lamb cutlets, as you can see, there's absolutely no waste whatsoever.
Beautiful.
And they're really, really, really delicious. And you'll pay, you know, maybe $1 to $2, maybe even up to $3 each.
Beautiful.
But, you know, it's a cheap meal when you think about, especially going out for a meal.
Exactly.
Home cooking's always a lot cheaper, and I'd like to say a lot healthier too.
Okay, let's get it ready.
Let's get it ready. Okay, first of all, we'll put our lamb cutlets on.
Beautiful. Now you don't, because it's a non-stick pan, you just stick them straight on. You can hear them sizzling
we hear
away.
a bit of a sizzle.
And
Just
is
make
it
sure we
true,
get a bit of the
Peter,
marinade.
you know when people cook these lamb, any sort of meat, I've been told you should only ever turn it over once. Is
Exactly,
that true?
that is correct.
Why
Absolutely
is that?
correct. The reason being is because what you're wanting to do is we're trying to caramelise the surface of the meat, and that gives a sweetness to the taste, which is really, really attractive.
And what happens when you turn it over?
Well, you're losing that, see, it's losing contact all the time,
Okay.
and so you're losing that capacity to caramelise.
Beautiful. All right.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Using
Now,
some
we've got a bit of
olive
olive oil, some beautiful extra virgin olive oil from Western Australia.
Beautiful.
And we've also got some lovely white wine. This one is actually from up around Gin Gin way.
You just have a quick
Just
nip?
just a
for
little
the
bit. Oh,
cooking.
of course, we could have one in a glass each, couldn't we?
Yes, if you brought the
But it's a bit-
glasses, Peter.
Oh, I should have brought the glasses.
We could just drink out of the bottle. But it might not look good on TV.
Just a touch of white wine there.
Is there a type of wine that you put in there? Or?
Oh, it can be any white wine, really. Yeah,
Okay.
for this purpose. So a little bit of white wine.
Yep.
And into there we're going to put our first of all, our onion.
Beautiful, fresh onion. You know, it's
that around a
amazing. People say to me, Peter, you know, oh, it takes so long to prepare
No,
meals
look
and
how
stuff.
quick this is.
Yep.
We're going to cook this dish in about 6 minutes.
And we
So let's
forgot
get
to bring the
started.
tongs in today, so we're improvising.
We're improvising.
In case
exactly.
these people at home going, wow, he's using a whisk.
Yes, no, he should be using tongs, but
That's all
he
right.
actually forgot them.
That's okay, we'll give you that.
Okay, so we'll just get that happening for a little bit. Maybe we'll just turn the temperature
Peter,
up
tell
there.
me about the cooking school, the cooking professor. How's that work?
Well, it started off as a hobby, actually. I mean, in my real life, I'm actually an economist, but I've always had a passion for cooking and had a bit of a kind of fringe industry relationship, working in restaurants and so on.
And how does it work? What does the cooking professor actually do?
Well, what we do, we have a philosophy. First of all our classes are hands-on, and so therefore we actually teach people to cook, number one. And number two, what we're trying to do is teach domestic cooking. You know, we're not training chefs, we're training domestic cooks to
People to cook
enjoy
at home.
themselves.
Home cooking.
Home cooking. And so what we try to do is to make it an entertaining night where people have some really nice food and get to eat it, because we eat what we cook. And as well as that, meet new friends, enjoy themselves, have a glass of wine, and basically take home some good cooking skills that they can then use in the domestic kitchen.
And people can contact the school and get involved. in this
Absolutely, and we've got the website, www.thecookingprofessor.com.au.
Very good.
There we
and
go.
we'll give the couch one out very soon as well. Okay, Pete, let's put the rest of the stuff in.
Okay, let's get a bit of garlic into our...
I've been interrupting you there.
let's get a bit of garlic into our onion mix there,
Oh, the smell is beautiful.
and then a little bit of the lemon peel.
I'll let you finish it all off, and then
Okay,
I'll give the website out.
and we'll just mix that around a bit.
Beautiful. The smells are amazing. Just the garlic and the onion. Beautiful, Peter. How do you prepare the actual beans?
Now the beans, now to be honest,
Yep.
there are two ways of doing it. You can be a purist and go and get the dried beans
them in
from
a
somewhere
can?
like Cookou's, or you can can them.
I believe
And
can's okay.
The canned ones are perfect.
Yep.
In fact, basically canned beans are a really good idea.
Beautiful.
And so that's what we've got today.
All right.
So once we get that happening, We might just now turn our lamb.
Beautiful. Now, if you'd like more information about this recipe or all the other ones that we've had on the couch, please check out our website, which is thecouch.com.au, and what we do is we put up the whole clip so you can watch it again in full colour, in HD, and on the internet, and you can slow it down and stop it wherever you like and learn how we make this fantastic recipe. And of course, don't forget, you can check out our link as well for Fresh and Local, and you'll catch up with the Cooking Professor and all the details there. Pete, what else are we doing?
Okay, so we've just got the cannelloni beans in now, and they're braising away in that olive oil and wine and garlicky mixture with the onions and so forth. And we're about to put in our cherry tomatoes.
And that's
now,
right.
with these cherry tomatoes, again, these are a good local product, absolutely fabulous, and they're just so full of flavour. In fact, why don't you just have a little taste?
Thank you.
Just have a little taste.
I might take one over with
You'll get an explosion of flavour.
They're sweet, beautiful.
They're sweet, aren't they? Beautiful.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
What we're going to do, I'm going to go over and introduce Lisa, because she's waiting over there with me, because I'm going to come back to you before the break.
Fantastic.
All right, Peter, let's go over to you again. What's happening just quickly here?
Okay, now what we've got, we're just finishing things off here, Fred.
All right, I'm going to get a plate
First
for you.
of all, we're going to take the chops and let them just rest. I might just put them actually in the colander there.
We let them rest, is that?
Just let them rest. Now, this is a good idea because they've been shocked being cooked, of course, and a lot of the juices need to kind of come back to the centre of the meat and so forth.
This smells incredible, Peter.
So nice and garlicky, yes. Now, what we've got here, out of my garden this morning, we've got some nice torn basil.
Yep.
So we're just going to put that in with our cannelloni bean mix.
Oh,
Look at the lovely colours
smells
that we're
beautiful.
getting here. We'll just hold that up to the camera in a minute and let everybody have a look. Just give it a good stir.
I'll come over that side, Pete, and do it for you while you're doing it.
Yeah, good
There
idea.
you go.
Just give that
Look at that.
Look at that, nice stir.
Look at that in that. Doesn't that look good?
Nice colour.
Oh, that looks incredible. That's
So we're just going to freshen that up with just a little bit of lemon juice.
You're a good cook, Pete. You're throwing a whole heap of stuff, and it looks and
Just
I
a little
bet
bit of
you it
olive
tastes
oil, a
awesome.
little bit more olive oil, just to give it a bit of shine. And what we will now do is use our marinade. Now, you've got to be very careful with this. It's got to actually cook because it's had raw meat in.
Yep.
So that's got to have a nice
We'll let that cook.
hot heat there. So let
Are we
that
able
cook
to
for a
serve
little
that up? Because I know that
bit.
they're
Pretty
winding
soon,
us up.
yes, no problem at all.
I'll pop that on there for
We'll
you.
just get some little bit of cannelloni bean mixture. Look at those beautiful colours, aren't they superb?
They are nice, and you haven't overcooked them, which means the colours are still there.
Still nice and
they're all
vibrant.
solid.
Nice and vibrant. There we go. Nice pile of cannelloni beans, using the middle of the plate with plenty of nice white, and then we just put our chops on top in a nice kind of orderly way. Maybe crisscrossing the bones a bit. And there we have, oh, and of course a little bit of salt and pepper.
Just for taste.
Just for taste.
And what are we using that marinade that you cooked up?
And that's going to be our sauce,
Go for
which
it.
is
Don't
now
let me
boiled,
stop you.
so it's now ready to go. And just a little bit of sauce over the top.
Shall we
now
do
we're
the
done.
official taste test here, Peter?
The official taste test, there's your knife.
Where's
and
our
I'll
fork?
just
Over here?
find your fork for you.
There we
you
go. All right, I'm going to taste some now. So now we need to go to a break. You know what? That's perfectly cooked.
Nice and pink inside, yes.
I'm going to get some tomato and some beans. Someone's knocking on the door. Come in.
Hi.
Oh, we've got the hello.
It won't be a moment. I'm just eating.
We heard that it was ready.
Would you like to try some?
Yeah.
That's Peter Kenyon, guys, of Fresh and Local, the Cooking Professor. Please check out our website, thecouch.com.au. We need to take a little break. Thank you very much, Peter. That tastes absolutely beautiful. Sorry, Lisa, go for it. Try it.
I was using my
And we'll
finger.
catch you after the break with more Spin It to Win It after the break.
Ah,